Good morning, Class 5-1 Orange Group. Mr. Waterman here with today's Period 2 lesson in Language Arts on Friday, July 16th, 2021. Fingers crossed that this is the last online lesson for the week and for this semester. I know we only have 2 days of school next week, and I really hope we are not online for them. All right. So the other day, I gave you activity pages to complete. We read the story, Little Grunt and the Big Egg, as well as Mighty Dinosaurs. So we're just completing some of the workbook pages. I'm going to go over some of the answers, not all of them, from the activities the other day. Okay? Let's look at page 61. So this was the crossword puzzle. And we did the first one together. So the clue was the ground shakes during an earthquake. That was our first one for 3 across. Okay, now let's look at number 4. Something that's erupting shoots out rocks or gas. E-R-U-P-T-I-N-G. So we'll cross that out. Okay. Number 6. A blank is a mountain that shoots out melted rock and ash. We know that is a volcano. V-O-L-C-A-N-O. And remember, most of these words will be bonus words, right? On the spelling test later. Down 1. If there is a blank, there is usually a lot of damage. We know that is a disaster. D-I-S-A-S-T-E-R. Cross it out. Number 2, hot melted rock is called lava. L-A-V-A. And for number 5 down, the last one, when something begins to pitch, it begins to move up and down. Okay? And there you have it. Very easy. Now, let's look at page 62. So we had to compare dinosaur stories, right? So yesterday we did the second question together. Why did the author write the selection? And for Little Grunt and the Big Egg, we said the author wrote the selection to entertain us. For Mighty Dinosaurs, we said the author wrote the selection to inform us about dinosaurs, remembering author's purpose. An author writes stories to persuade, entertain, and inform us. Okay? All right. So, what is the selection about? I can go over these answers with you. Little Grunt and the Big Egg. So we know that Little Grunt, that is too close. Let me erase that. I wish the lines were a bit bigger. Little Grunt wants to keep a pet dinosaur called George. Right? And we know George causes many problems. Okay. In Mighty Dinosaurs, this is about... This is a nonfiction. This is a nonfiction. I'm going to open this up a bit, give myself a bit more space here. There we go. This is a nonfiction piece about meat eating and plant eating Dinosaurs. If your answers are different, that's fine. Just as long as you're giving me somewhat of the main idea, that's all I'm looking for. Now, what details did you enjoy reading? I'm going to leave this blank because that's up to you. That's your total opinion to tell me what you liked about reading Little Grunt and the Big Egg and what you liked about reading Mighty Dinosaurs. Okay? Moving right along to page 63. We had problem solving. What problems do the story characters face? So we said that Little Grunt wants to keep George as a pet, but George eats a lot, grows quickly, and destroys things, right? How do the characters solve it? Well, Little Grunt's family orders George out of the house. Okay? Both Little Grunt and George are very sad. Okay? Now, for the Great Ball Game. What were the problems that they faced in the Great Ball Game? Well, the animals and birds play a ball game but neither team wants bat. Okay? Bat is a flying mammal. So he could play for both teams, right? How do the characters solve it? Well, Bear gives Bat a chance to play, and Bat steals the ball from the birds to win the game. Okay? Now, this question here, how are the solutions in the stories alike? Well, Bat saves the day and wins the game for the birds. I'm sorry, for the animals. George saves Little Grunt and his family from the volcano. Both characters are heroes. Okay? So after you've checked all of those answers, let's move on to today's activity. Now, I have originally scanned 5 pages because I don't think you guys need a whole lot of time. If you don't get through all 5 pages after watching this video and this lesson, that's totally fine. Okay? It's the last week of school. We're online. I'm flexible. Okay? We're looking at page 64 today. Dinosaur words. It says to read the sentences. Complete them with the correct words from the box. Let's look at the vocabulary words. Reptiles, remains, prey, packs, fossils. Let's look at some of the sentences. I'll do one with you. Number 1. Some dinosaurs hunted in packs. This means groups. In packs to catch their meals. Please do numbers 2 through 5 on your own. On the bottom, choose 3 words from the box. Use each one in a sentence. Okay? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say go on ahead and plan on writing 5 sentences. 1 for each word. Okay? Choose all 5 words. Okay? After you do that, flip on over to page 65. Riddles. Oh, now we have to figure out what these clues mean. We're going to write a word from the box to answer each riddle. Okay? Here's the word bank. Snore, songbird, winking, boring, humpback, sandwich, morning, scent. Okay? Let's look at number 1. I am one kind of whale. What am I? Humpback. Humpback. Let's look at one more riddle. 2. I am a good smell. What am I? Scent. Scent. Now let's look at 3 through 8. I sing from my nest in the tree. What am I? 4. This is the time of day that you wake up. What am I? 5. I am not interesting. What am I? 6. You bring me for lunch. What am I? 7. I am a noise that someone makes while sleeping. What am I? 8. This is what happens when I open and close one eye quickly. What am I doing? Okay, so pages 64 and 65 are really easy, okay? Looking at page 64 again, please don't forget to use all of the words to write a sentence, okay? And please read the clues carefully. So we did number 1, some dinosaurs hunted in packs to catch their meals. 2, dinosaur blank are sometimes bones that have changed to rock. 3, meat-eating dinosaurs hunt other animals as blank. 4, we learn about dinosaurs from their blank. And 5, snakes, turtles, and lizards are not warm-blooded creatures. They are all blank. Okay, so be careful as you're completing these pages. When you're done with that, you can head to page 66. Writing pronouns. It says to read each sentence, replace the word or words in dark print with the pronouns he, she, he, it, or they. Rewrite each sentence. Let's look at the sentences. Number 1. Little Grunt and George were pals. 2. Aunt Grunt got food for George. 3. The cave became very crowded. 4. Chief Rockhead Grunt said that George had to go. 5. Later, the grunts needed George's help. Let's do one together. Little Grunt and George were pals. We need to use they. They were pals, meaning friends. Please do numbers 2 through 5 on your own. When you're done, move along to page 67. Lots of busy work for you today. Write spelling words from the list to answer the questions. For numbers 1 through 5, which words have the vowel plus R sounds in car? For 6 through 12, which words end in ND, NG, or NK? For 13 through 20, which words have the long O sound where you can hear the O? Let's look at the words. Number 1, cold. Number 2, party. Number 3, think. Number 4, boat. Number 5, thank. Number 6, smart. Number 7, road. Number 8, sing. Number 9, hand. Number 10, load. Number 11, farm. Number 12, thing. Number 13, blow. Number 14, most. Number 15, send. Number 16, park. Number 17, bring. Number 18, snow. Number 19, hold. And number 20, yard. So I'll do one in each section. Which words have the vowel plus R sounds in car? Number 2 does, party. Party. Which words end in ND, NG, or NK? I'm going to do NK first. Number 3, think. THINK. Which words have the long O sound? Number 1, cold. COLD. Okay? That should take you no time to do. And finally, the last page. You knew you were not going to get away without some writing today. Okay, so this is text organization. What you need to do here is you need to fill in this chart with main ideas and details from Mighty Dinosaurs. Now, I scanned a copy of the pages from Mighty Dinosaurs, so you should already have this at home. And you're going to tell me what the main idea is, right? So, for example, I'm just going to guess. I don't want to give you the answers because this is a bit easy. So let's say we are talking about meat-eating dinosaurs. Okay, then you can go into details and you can tell me about, let's say, Tyrannosaurus Rex. What type of foods did it eat? What did it hunt? That's giving me the details. Okay? Then, what does the picture on page 128 help you to understand? What does the caption on page 129 tell you? All right. I'm going to move some things around for a minute. Let me flip to my pages here. Okay. So here I am on page 128. Gosh, I'm good. See that? Meat eaters, right there at the top. So the main idea, if you're listening, you'll write this down. Meat-eating dinosaurs had good eyesight and a strong sense of smell. Details, you need to tell me why. Well, they ate eggs, insects, lizards, small furry animals, and fish. They gathered in packs to kill dinosaurs that were much bigger than themselves. That's what you can write for details. You could do the same thing on page 129. Okay? Page 128 again. What does this picture help you to understand? And on page 129, this is the caption. What does this caption tell you? Well, it tells you about the Apatosaurus, and that's all I'm going to say. That's it. 5 pages to keep you busy. You should be finished in 30 minutes or less. If you have any questions, please feel free. Prop this back up. There we go. Please feel free to email Mr. Waterman or send me a message on Class Dojo. Have a great weekend, students, and fingers crossed that we see each other next week. I can't wait for the start of the vacation. How about you? Take care and bye-bye for now.